All right, guys, the Iceman here on the Iceman's Return Wrestling YouTube channel. It's a Saturday evening, 6 o'clock. Worked all day. I was at work at 6 o'clock this morning. Worked till about 4, a little after 4. Very, very busy day. Um, so last night I didn't get to see Friday Night SmackDown. I didn't watch it online as well as Monday because I worked on Monday. And but I did read the results and whatnot, and I'll have to tell you, I didn't really feel like I missed anything. I pretty much see the same stuff recently that's been going on for the last few weeks or so, and Dolph Ziggler going up against Dean Ambrose all the time, and Big Show knocking people out, and it's sort of a little ridiculous because you got Stephanie ordering Big Show to do this, or it's his job, or Triple H doing the same thing. I mean, that's that part of the storyline. It's to me, I'm not into it. I just can't get into it. It's unfortunate. So by missing Monday Night Raw and by missing Friday Night SmackDown, it didn't bother me. And usually, if I have to work on a Monday night and I have to miss Raw, it's like, oh shoot, I'm gonna have to watch it when I get home. Find the file and watch it online. And but this week, this whole week with the WWE, I could have taken it or left it, and that's not me when it comes to watching wrestling. But it's been so repetitive as of late. I have lost a little interest in all the storylines because they're pretty much the same week in and week out. And you know, now that Daniel Bryan's lost to the WWE title twice after he's won it, it's sort of taken the excitement out of you know if he wins again for me anyway. Um, I'll be happy when Stephanie and Triple H are off TV and this corporate thing is over with. I'll be happy. Big Show's going to turn heel. Let him turn heel. Get it over with. I mean, he's just, I don't know. I liked him better when he was a giant back in the old WCW days. I mean, at least he was a man back then. But yeah, and I watched Impact when it aired on Thursday night, and I wasn't impressed with the card. I read what was going to be on the show, and I wasn't impressed with the card. But when I found out it was an impromptu match with Austin Aries and Kenny King, and that match really delivered. I mean, Kenny King really, you know, has a lot of talent, and him and Austin Aries worked very well together in the ring, and it was a very enjoyable match. I wish it could have gone on a little longer than what it did, but it was a pretty good match. And I also liked the Dixie and Hogan segment at the end. I liked the main event Mafia going up against Eric Bischoff, Wes Briscoe, and Nux. Um, I enjoyed seeing those three wrestle because how often do we really get to see them wrestle on TV? And um, it's a shame too because I don't know what's the story's going to go on with Wes Briscoe or not. I mean, um, I do see Aces and Eights dismantling soon. And one has to wonder too, with Dixie putting out the ultimatum to Hulk Hogan, you know, he's got a week to decide what he's going to do. Now, Hulk Hogan's contract's coming up. Now, is this his way out? I don't know. Or does Hulk Hogan join Dixie Carter? And that's what I'm wondering about. Will Hulk Hogan join Dixie? And if this does happen, at Bound for Glory, look for AJ to get screwed over. And look for Bully Ray to remain champion. And that would be a big shock to everybody because nobody's expecting Bully Ray to remain champion at Bound for Glory. So, maybe what they're doing is the right thing because it's throwing us off. It's not a predictable show. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, so this week in wrestling, I really looked forward to TNA Impact. I was really pleased with what I saw. except for the Bromans and Gail Kim going up against ODB, Eric Young, and Joseph Park. It was a match. You could take it or leave it. I mean, it wasn't a bad match, but anyway. So yeah, it's been a tough week. Been under the weather still, and try to do what I got to do. But I've been working, so and all that good stuff. But the other thing I was wondering, maybe people can enlighten me here. Sean's View Entertainment hasn't made a video in like 4 days, and usually I get flooded in my subscription box by 6 to 10 videos a day, and I pick and choose which one I'm going to watch depending on the topic that he's talking about. But he hasn't put any up. Now, did he inform people he was going away, or was he ill, or is this just another Sean's View tactic to maybe, get more subscribers? I don't know. In any event, I hope all is well with Sean. Looking forward to his next video. I do watch the majority of his videos, as I do try to watch most of the people that I subscribe to. I don't always comment on everybody's video, but I try to comment as much as I can. But so anyway, yeah, going back to the WWE, it's been disappointing for me. I have not been able to get into it the last week or so. I just think this corporate thing has gone it was okay when they first started doing it with Triple H, but now they got Stephanie coming out here with that stupid ass smirk grin on her face, ordering Big Show what to do. You're broke. You can't afford to lose your job. I mean, I've had enough of that. I really have. Get them off TV. That's the one thing with the McMahons. I mean, I do know, obviously Vince owns the company, but they always got to get into the spotlight every now and then. And sometimes it's good for a very short time, but sometimes they go on too far, and then you just say, well, I'm sick and tired of this. And, you know, apparently the ratings went down a little bit. I mean, I guess the last hour did pretty good. And then CM Punk always draws. But, you keep on doing the same stuff, and people are going to think the same way as I do. Well, flip over to Monday Night Football or whatever, because we already know what's going to happen here. So, but anyway, those are my thoughts. This is the Iceman on a Saturday. Hope everybody's enjoyed their Saturday. It's been a beautiful day out here in Connecticut, at least. I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, but, I really don't care until I wake up in the morning and see what it's like. I'm going to go shopping and stock up my refrigerator, get some meats, my freezer, and go from there. So, peace out, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. And this is the Iceman. And have a great one. See you later.